Hey everyone. So I want to talk a little bit about this new moon that's coming up, the full moon, that is also happening during an eclipse. So how do we prepare for that and why is it so important? Well, first of all, it's called a wolf moon, which usually represented the mating season of wolves beginning. So that's some strong energy there. But also the fact that this moon is in Capricorn. Okay, and the fact of happening with an eclipse and being the first full moon of the new year, it brings a lot of energy and it's very important. For those of us who work retails, we know that it brings out the crazies during that time. For those of us who also work in hospitals, you know, most women go into delivering babies during the full moon like crazy. And that usually is because, you know, the gravitational pull, you see the whole thing with the ocean levels and everything else. There is a science to it. So what can we do to prepare? And why is this full moon so important? So I'm going to tell you that it's important because this particular alignment is going to help define how your first half of the year is going to go. Okay? Which means you want to be as extremely as positive as possible, focusing on all the energy, good energy, you know, manifesting all of that, cleansing your house, making sure that there's nothing in there that is going to be in your way, okay? You want to be as positive as possible and focusing on what you want to achieve for this year, for 2020, okay? It's very important. I will throw some cards at the end, just to confirm a few messages for everyone. But let me give you some ideas, okay? What's a couple things we can do? For those of you who believe in saging, you can sage your house, okay? Sage everything. Do it right during the beginning of the new year. You can start tonight. You can do, full moon cycles usually last for 3 days. So you can start tonight so that it's nice and clean for tomorrow. You do it again tomorrow and the day after, okay? You keep all that negative energy out. Because you can live with people, roommates, whatever, significant other, and they bring that negativity. You want to keep it out yourself, okay? You know, for those of us who believe in our little bowl, which I'm not going to read because it is annoying, you can go around this with the house. You can use regular incense. It doesn't matter what kind. Stick incense, little cone incense, the incense, powder incense you put on charcoal. Cleanse the house out, okay, completely. Make moon water. You can put it in any type of container. This is from the last full moon that I still have. I use it for baths. I use it for rituals. I use it for just cleansing or anything that I might need. Okay, and how do you make moon water? Put it in a container. Make sure it's clean. Okay, any type of container that's clear. And you can put it outside into the direct path of the moonlight. And that will charge it. And you keep it and you use it for different things. Okay, different things that you might need. On top of that, take out your crystals, okay? You can take out all your crystals. You can take out and charge them, okay? Some people ask me if it's in the situation of, you know, oh, it's raining outside or it's, you know, snowing, whatever it is. It's not hard to put them in a Ziploc bag, okay? Put them in there. They'll keep them nice and going. I also put my crystal ball out there sometimes. These are just some of the items I have. Any amulets you might have. Bracelets, necklaces, even regular jewelry, believe it or not, picks up a lot of energy. So I also put out my necklaces, my bracelets, my rings, whatever I might have. And no, you don't have to put it outside. If you have a window ledge that the moonlight comes in, or if you have a balcony that's safe enough that's going to keep it, then, you know, you don't want anything flying away. So make sure you're not going to have it. You can put it inside if you live in an apartment where you can't put it outside. The windowsill is fine, okay, as long as it can get the moonlight, or out in the balcony somewhere close by there, okay? Some people I know have put it outside in their car to make sure that it can actually get the moonlight. So what are some things we can do as well to prepare ourselves? Besides that, give ourselves some baths, some cleansing baths. If you have moon water, you can add some moon water to your bath. I like to add white flowers, petals. Just take the petals, put them in. For those who are Catholic and have holy water, you can put holy water. For those who are Arab, you have Zemzem. For those who are, you know, whatever it is that you believe, you can add some Florida water. That's one popular thing we do. Another thing is some other perfume that you like, a rose water, lavender, any type of floral, okay, to add to it. You can add a few drops of honey. You can add a few drops of cinnamon. That's going to help sweeten things up and bring that in. You know, anything you can possibly do, white as possible. You know, if you just have, you know, white petals, don't go and spend on roses. Simple white flowers are fine. People want to go and spend, well, no, we don't need all that for cleansing, okay? Those are good mixes for you. So how do we manifest so to make sure we have a good year? Manifesting this, you can take a piece of paper. You're going to write everything you want to achieve for 2020, okay? You're going to make sure that I want to be in a loving relationship. I want to be, you know, economically stable, making good money, you know, at peace, love. I want to be able to, well, get a new car, get a new house, whatever it is that you want to be able to achieve, okay? Whatever it is that you're looking to be positive in, you know, self-love. Make sure you put self-love in here because that's very important. Be kind of realistic on your goals though, okay? I want to win the lottery. Yeah, you can put it down, but you know, again, be specific on stuff, but mainly the positive things you want for you to happen in 2020. And then what do? You can get regular, I add a little bit of honey. I'll go ahead and drizzle it all over the paper. Okay. I have this, but glitter will work just as well. I'll put a little bit of that. You can add a little bit of sugar, sprinkle with a little cinnamon, put it out in the moonlight so that it's charged. Okay. Don't make it too sticky because you're going to keep it a little bit. Okay. And then you just fold it once it's charged with the moon, then you fold it back up. I would stick it in an envelope or a plastic at this point, if it's going to be a little sticky bag. And just put it under your pillow a few days to help manifest during these 3 days, okay? And then you can either put this in your altar or you can put it in a shelf somewhere where you're going to manifest it. If you put honey on it, okay? I don't want you to keep it that long. After 7 days, you can go ahead. Some people go deposit it in a church. Some other people go and put it in the woods where there is life. Make sure there's a plant or at least a tree that is growing. Some people will put it in their garden, in their own yard. By the entrance is good to attract that. You can bury it there, okay? So those are just some simple things you can do for the full moon. So again, it's very important to be positive during this time. It's very important to focus on the good energy that you want. Try to keep away from the negative, even if you're going through whatever little drama. No, you're going to put on your list, I'm going to be drama-free, whatever it is, all right? Again, like bracelets like these, I put them out in the full moon too. So I charge everything I can. All right. Even my wonderful evil eye, I like to charge it. So those are simple things that you can do with the full moon. So remember, be as positive as possible because it will influence you during the first 6 months of 2020, how you handle and how you receive this full moon. So let's see what the cards have to say of a little bit of advice for this full moon. Yeah. So focus on love, focus on self-love, focus on family love, focus on romance. If you don't have someone, visualize the person that you want and the type of relationship you want to be. If you want to travel, you're going to put that on your list. Focus on traveling, okay? The strength and the health that you need to be able to get through the year. Because some people forget that. Without health, we're not going to get anything, okay? Make sure you have the strength and the health that you need. If you're in a bad relationship, visualize you're done with that relationship and moving on. Don't let that, whatever you're going through emotionally right now, don't let that impact you these 3 days. It's very important. And think of the opportunities that you want to achieve, okay? It's very important for you to do that. Be positive these 3 days and focus so you can manifest it so you have a good year. If you think of if you're too negative, that everything's wrong with me, you're going to carry that for the next 6 months. So this is very crucial and very important. If you are positive, that's going to carry with you for the next 6 months, okay? So just make sure that you stay and focused on what is it that you want to achieve and you want to be on the, on the right path. Manifest it for these, for this full moon. And I would start tonight and carry it on through Saturday night, okay? Because there's 3 days that we're dealing with this, all right? That way you're bringing in the first half of the year strong and positive, and that it will last throughout the year and get the luck going from there. All right. So hopefully this helps with some tips. And don't forget, any questions or want to set up a private reading, email me. And again, thanks for all the likes, the comments, and for everyone who's out there. And don't forget to subscribe and share. All right. Thanks.